What's up, ladies and gents? Social Nurse here. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I appreciate you. Listen, I do not think that Dr. Arikana would have voluntarily and publicly spoke about the ADDI scam accusation, right? I don't think so. I don't think that she would be offering money, refunds, back to the people that are claiming that a scam occurred. If she weren't put on blast, shamed, and forced to walk down the public embarrassment lane, I just don't think she would have said anything about this. I think that that money was being considered as a donation. Those people that want their money back would have just had to consider it a loss. Right? These are just my thoughts. So sometimes that's what it takes. People speaking up in order to get some type of answer or justification. Now, the people that Go Black to Africa interviewed, I don't know, if they're going to come back and share, or any of the other thousands of people that may have been part of this, if any of them will come back on some show or online to share if they've actually gotten residency or if they've actually gotten their refunds. It would be interesting to know. So she was definitely put on blast by Kenganda. Oh my God. It blasted, right? But although it seemed harsh, and some people considered it disrespectful, because Dr. Arikana is an elder. Unfortunately, sometimes that's what it takes to get some form of an answer or justice, if you will. Because I do think that ethically Black Americans are a target market, like many people have been saying, for these African nations, right? People have been talking about how they want to tap into the spending power of ethnically Black America, right? For the record, historically known as the Negro, colored, African American, Afro American, Black has always been kind of part of the identity of the ethnic group, right? You're hearing terms like ADOS, now FBA, Foundational Black Americans, right? But within all those groups, there's that intersectionality. We know who we are. You know who we are too. Although many people pretend that we don't have a culture, that they don't understand why this or that, yet they center us. These other racially Black people center our group because we are American, and our group has had a worldwide impact historically. I mean, if it wasn't for Black TikTok, I don't know what some of these racially Black people would be able to talk about on their channels, right? And they can, people can make their commentary. I'm just saying the impact is still happening, be it the person that it's impacting in some racially Black nation or a European nation with racially Black people in there. Be it they think it's good, bad, negative, they don't like us, they think we have no culture. They are always paying attention to us for monetary reasons, right? It is what it is. So I actually think that they actually get together, many of these people online. They get together in person, or maybe they have a Zoom call or some sort of digital meeting where they discuss how they're going to talk about our group. So it just is what it is, right? And even if the conversation that they are presenting about our group is positive, agreeable, acknowledging us, or if it's bad, gaslighting, or trolling, or just very negative with untrue statements, either way, good or bad, we're still their focus, right? So it is what it is. But my point is, just because people are saying nice things and it seems great doesn't mean you have to come out of your purse or wallet with your money. And you certainly should not be selling everything, flying over to Africa, being broke down and dusty, trying to gain some sort of citizenship there without using the actual guidelines of the nation that you're trying to immigrate to, right? I think that we all can agree that Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are operating in what I would call action of Pan-Africanism. There's the action there. We actually see what they are doing so that their people in the three nations, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, aren't purposely undermining their people for the heck of it. But that doesn't mean that an outsider is automatically included in what they are trying to do, right? Listen, there are nations offering citizenship. And if you want to get citizenship in Africa, plan it. Make sure you have money, even enough money where if you lose a few thousands, you're not broke and dusty and begging for retribution. What is it called? Justice, huh? Because there is no general soft landing pad for ethnically Black Americans that want to immigrate to Africa. And remember, immigration first is for the actual immigrant, and others then might be able to benefit from it. A lot of people that go over to those African nations that are ethnically Black Americans are retired, they have passive income, they've established themselves. Even if they're not celebrities, they can afford to be there. But if you're losing your last dollars to go to some African nation, you're asking for it, right? So hopefully Dr. Arikana and ADDI really comes through with this refund of money to the people that want it and the people that want residency in Burkina Faso. Hopefully they make that happen for these people. God for us all, social nurse.